Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of season 7 in the CM RTG. It's January transfer window time, which means we are going to try and bring in a new central midfielder in this window. I have a number on my shortlist still from this summer that we tried to get done. Mainly Kessier, didn't have enough pennies. We've still got Torreira, Tonali and Lerma here, as well as Ndidi. Ndidi did play well for Arsenal, but we kind of walked all over them. Torreira certainly played better than Ndidi in the game we just played against Arsenal, so I would prefer to sign the Uruguayan as opposed to the Nigerian. But Forest are on a 3-game losing streak. We are actually playing really well at the minute and scoring a lot of goals as well at the minute, weirdly. And we're on a good run with 4 points clear at the top of the table. We did start the game well here, but Akinola's equalised for them just 2 minutes later and nothing else has happened in the entirety of the first half. They get a booking in the second half. If we could get a goal in the second half, that would be great. Don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. Please, maybe can we not draw away from home? Well, I suppose we're not going to draw away from home because we've lost away from home against Nottingham Forest. That's not the way I wanted to start the month on January the 1st. Welcome to the new year of 2025. Transfer offer for Mason. I'm just sick and tired of it. It's from Liverpool as well, lol. I'm gonna sell Green. I don't want to loan Mancini or sell him. Neither do I want to loan Toby Edwards. They've both got the, where are you, Mancini, showing great potential. Actually, that's not what it was. I think he's a right mid, isn't he? Toby Edwards, not a right mid winger. An exciting prospect. I thought they both had the potential to be special, which was like 90 plus, but they're looking like their potential is dropping. Mancini obviously is going to play a part in the rotation side, so I need him. But Toby Edwards, I'm open to letting go out on loan then. We have about 20 million at present. Obviously, we're looking to sell Uno. We've a relatively busy month at the minute. I've decided I actually want to play Shrewsbury. We've got a bit of a gap. Well, we had a bit of a gap at the top of the table prior to that defeat against Nottingham Forest. I want to play Shrewsbury with my rotation team. Put some emphasis on the FA Cup rather than Simic potentially go out of it. A transfer offer for Mancini. I'm not going to accept it. It was one of my Scout Future stars. I'm not going to accept it. I might, because of the growth of Cameron Lee. We actually compare stats between Mancini and Firpo. So Firpo's definitely better physically and slightly better in some areas technically, although Mancini's exactly the same in the tackle and better at passing. So the physical stats are in Firpo's favour. Then let me compare Mancini to Cameron Lee, who does have the potential to be special. He's better physically than Mancini, but not as good technically. Perhaps I could give... I'll keep it as it is for now, but Firpo, to be fair, is ageing. He's 28 at the minute. Perhaps in the summer, I shall sell Firpo and give Mancini the first team spot and then have Cameron Lee as my backup left back, and then we don't need to worry about the left back spot at all. Mancini can continue to grow. Make sense? I think actually Cameron Lee might have been the left back that has the potential to be special, so I shall remove him from the loan list, and he does have the potential to be special, so he's the one. He's the one that I should keep. So maybe I could let Mancini go out on loan short term, like for 6 months, if the offer comes in. Regardless, I'm going to go and play Shrewsbury with this rotation side. Javier Morales is now 85 rated, but hopefully, I'm pretty sure we should certainly be good enough to go and get a win against Shrewsbury with this starting 11. Adebayo, Suarez, Garcia, Morales and Monye as my front three. Mancini, Catralda, Bailey, Bogle, Baker and Turner, with Pau Lopez still in the goal mouth. And depending on what happens next after this game, when the next round is scheduled, we may play the next FA Cup game as well and simulate both Liverpool and Spurs in the league. I have made the mistake in previous seasons of not putting the emphasis on the cup. to the detriment of, or potential detriment of my league campaign, I'm putting emphasis on the cup this season. Forward there to McAtee. Shrugging off Getrauda, but Getrauda shrugs back. Morales cross there to Patrick Turner. Monier's making the moves, so we'll slot him in. He's barely had anything to do for me so far, Monier, in his career at Cambridge United. I'm surprised he took that with the outside of his left. I thought it was right-footed. Am I mistaken? I am. What a surprise. 3-star weak foot, only the 1-star skill moves, but technically he looks insane right now. 99 ball control, 96 dribbling, 99 long shots, 97 short pass, 98 shot power, 99 volleys. Physically, he's not all there yet. And obviously, 3-star weak foot, 1-star skill moves completely kill him off. But technically, what an insane footballer Monnier is looking like he's turning out to be. Some of the youngsters grow at remarkable rates. Like silly rates. There's no way at 21 he should have stats like that. Oh, unfortunately the short passing let him down on that occasion though. 7 or 8 minutes in. Getrauda's getting stuck in defensively for the umpteenth time. But we are yet to see a goal. McAtee to Laurent to a man whose name I'm not going to try and pronounce. To McAtee again, looking for Bolton, but Mancini's there. Clearance. Bring that down there with Monnier. And around the corner to Lewis Baker. He's 5-star skills, I believe. Indeed he is. And he's got a 5-star weak foot too. Lovely ball into Monnier there. Stops it dead in front of him with that 99 ball control. And Morales is in behind. Javier Morales, 1-0 Cambridge United. We might score quite a few in this one. Hopefully is the first of many. Bolton down the line. Good delivery. Underneath that was Bailey, who's headed it straight to a Shrewsbury man who's equalised. It's my first time using Bailey, the 6'7" centre-back that we plan to replace Conte next season. Not on that evidence. Forward there to Hughes. Into the man whose name cannot be pronounced. Back to Haynes here into the middle, and the man whose name cannot be pronounced has the effort that's comfortably saved by the goalkeeper, Turner. That was meant for Morales, never mind. Baker, slow turn, but a turn nonetheless. Bogle in there to Morales, forward to Monnier, spins well, waiting for the run, there we go. Javier Morales, this should be 2, and is tidily finished on his left foot as well. Morales has 2. He's the highest rated player on the outfield. Of course, Paul Lopez is 87. He's my highest rated outfield player in this game, Morales, and he's looking a class apart. That's 2-1. Laurent to he who shall not be named. Hughes. Oh, what a through ball. Haynes is in. Good save, Paul Lopez. Oh, and Getrauda gets up to win that as well. Wide to Bolton. Good delivery. Paul Lopez has palmed that straight to Laurent. They might still end up with a penalty? After all that, you're going to give a penalty? Are you sure? What on earth? How has that been given as a penalty? Where has that come from?
The referee's making that pretty clear.
Well, there's nothing worse than a ref that flourishes a yellow card in the first minute after the player's first tackle. But,
he's had the shot before he gets there, so I don't think that should be a pen. McAtee steps up, he's going to go left, we've saved it. I think that's justice done. Feel free to let me know if you feel differently in the comment section. I think that should have been a penalty. I didn't even see the foul in real time because I was too busy with a man doing overhead kicks and having this shot blocked directly in front of him. That was pretty outrageous. That's a terrible pass from Suarez Garcia. That was so bad, I'm actually going to take him off the field. Here's Laurent. Nice tackle by Suarez Garcia. He's missed the ball in the middle there though, Baker, but that's comfortable enough for Paul Lopez. We'll pump this forward to Monnier. I don't know what he's like in the air. Good enough to nod that down. Morales, that was nice. Suarez Garcia, he's given the ball away again. Suarez Garcia, he finds a teammate this time. Dennis Adabola in behind. This should be... Oh, come on. Should be 3-1, but it's not. Laurent. Voldemort. Nice tackle by Getrauda. He wouldn't let me change player. Morales cross there to Baker. Into Monnier. Tackled. This is their last chance then. Shrewsbury. Voldemort in possession. Amadi Holloway looking to get around Bailey. Does so. And the shot, thankfully for me, is terrible. Absolutely woeful. That will be game over. That will be Cambridge United 2, Shrewsbury 1. It wasn't in the end as one-sided as I thought and hoped it would be. But we are through to the next round of the FA Cup, which is the most important thing. And to be fair, Shrewsbury had more chances than me in that game. Never mind. We are through, and that's all we care about, really. Any shocks in there? Just having a look. Hull beat Newcastle. It's not really much of a shock. Leeds beat Grimsby. I just saw Burnley lost 4-1, but I didn't see who they were playing. We're still top of the Premier League by 2 points. An offer for Robin Gerzic. No. Thank you. Go away, Bayern Munich. So we're top of the Premier League by 2 points with from Liverpool and Spurs, who we face at the end of the month. Oh, no, don't leave. I'm not sure when the next round of the FA Cup is going to be, but for now, at least, we shall just see if we can get Uno sold and bring in a new central midfielder. The match against Leeds has been rescheduled to the 11th. So that must... I'm not entirely too sure why that is. They've moved it from the Sunday to the Saturday. Not sure why. We have had a transfer offer for Uno, though, from Ajax for £28.9 million. I would like as big a figure as I could possibly get, but Ajax aren't going to have mad amounts of money. I didn't actually check to see what my executive reckons I could get for him, so I shall ask for 40, and if they pay it, brilliant. Okay, they paid it, brilliant. I might be able to get more than that, but 40 will be enough. 40 will certainly be enough to bring in a player of the quality that we would like to be in our central midfield spot. Central midfield starting spot. A transfer for Ep8. First time we've had one of those. Gets his first appearance and then his first bid. We might start to see some increased interest in Bailey. I'm still trying to sell Rob Gray. He just won't sign for anyone. At all. No one whatsoever. Transfer from Monnier. 33.9 million for Monnier. I'll reject, but Monnier is a player I might consider selling at a later date, especially if I'm going to be able to get that sort of fee for him. He's technically great, but I haven't really gotten on with him in any of the games I've played. God damn it, Ajax! Rafael Leao wants to play. You will be playing, sir. There you go. Simulate home against Leeds, please. Wednesday, next round of the FA Cup better be drawn soon. I want to see if it's in this month or if it's next month. So Ziegler gives us 1-0 lead. We just lost the Leeds in the last episode by 2-0 in a simulated game. This would be a... Oh, Gerzic missed a penalty. At least I'm not the only one that misses pens. The AI does it too. It's not just me. Leao! A goal for Rafael Leao. He's got umpteen assists. Now he's got a goal to go with them. Leeds have a goal back as well, by the way, through Pearce, that I've only just noticed because I was too busy celebrating that Rafael Leao's second goal of the game. 3-1. Thank you very much, Rafael. That's exactly what I wanted. Leicester now have offered me money for Uno. I want to know what you reckon I can get for him, though. I'll ask for slightly more then, because Leicester in the Premier League and they should have more money. I counted 40 to Ajax. Let's go... Well, let's just go 48.9 and just see what they do. 39.2. Okay, there's definitely some wiggle room there. How about 45? You've come a long way up. They've jumped up by 10 million. 41.7. How about 43.7? For Christ's sake, Leicester! Right, has the next round of the FA Cup been drawn yet? No. Please draw the next round of the FA Cup. Thank you, please. Transfer offer for Jayden Bogle from Napoli, which I shall reject. I had yet more transfer talks break down with Rob Gray. Shocker. I know, you're absolutely stunned that he rejected another move. Right, tournament prize money's been awarded, which means now The FA Cup must have been drawn. Chelsea just signed someone. I didn't quite read that in time. Paris Saint-Germain is signing someone too. Oh, another offer for Gray. I can't wait to see that one rejected too. Tournament prize money of £153,000. I can't wait to spend that. What's that? Premier League. Hoffenheim. Okay. Oh, Chelsea. Is this the one it was? Who did they sign? Christian Eriksen. Wow. I didn't see that coming. We have Norwich in the FA Cup. I will play that game. So we shall simulate Spurs and simulate Liverpool. You might say it's foolish. It probably... Oh my God. Oscar Hill's grown to 80 rated. He's not grown for a decade. And now he's grown to 80 rated. Why am I selling him? Oh, actually, I'm not selling him. Why am I replacing him is the phrase my brain should have gone for. Uno, I need more bids for him, please. Kane, Cunha, Ali, Fornals, De Bruyne, Gomez, Fernandes sent off after... Nacho Fernandes sent off after 19 minutes. That might sway things in our favour. Or, you know, alternatively, it could not sway things in our favour. Tottenham 2, Cambridge United 0. Murray, Arnold, Benkovic, Sanchez. No Fernandes. Or no Nacho. Gomez, De Bruyne, Fornals, Ali, Harry Wilson's come off the bench to score a third. Great. I said I'd do it. And I didn't in previous seasons to the detriment of our overall season or to our overall progress as a club because it cost us European football last season or for this season by me not concentrating on the FA Cup. So I am going to concentrate on the FA Cup this time around. We have Norwich coming up next in the FA Cup, but will we have sold Uno in the meantime? Transfer for Lookman. Whoa, big one. I mean, I reject it, but that's a massive bid. 23.3. Piss off, Chelsea. 23.3. We shall negotiate further. I won't go quite as high as I did last time with the 48 because they've offered lower to start off with. 30.3 and a 5% sell-on clause. No. 42 point or 43.3. I only wanted to go to 42. 30.7. No. I need enough to be able to bring in someone better than Oscar Hill. Someone significantly better than Oscar Hill. They don't want to pay 41. What? Leicester, can you come back with 41.7, please? That'd be great. I'd really appreciate that. I'm so sorry. Norwich on the horizon. Coming up next. Transfer offer for Uno from Watford. 28.9. That's a familiar figure, isn't it? His market value is between 20 million and 29.4 million. No. What utter nonsense. That's not what his market value is at all. Why would his market value suddenly massively drop? 32.3. Why is... It's not like his contract suddenly got loads shorter. Will you come up and join me at 42? 34.7, sorry. Okay, how about 41.7? That's what Leicester bid me, and I rejected it. I'll accept it. Why is he all of a sudden supposedly dropped in valuation? What the hell? Transfer bid for Adebola, who we're going to reject the offer from Liverpool, and a transfer offer from West Ham for Uno, which we shall again negotiate. I don't know why it's saying that he's... I mean, maybe it did always say that, because I did forget to read it when we first got the initial bid in from Ajax, and since then it's not shown it. 38.7. West Ham has certainly come a long way up. We might still be able to get a decent whack for him. I'll ask for 44, and they'll give me 40.9. I'm going to accept it. I don't want to risk losing out on another deal. Uno to leave us to go to West Ham for £40.9 million. I'm just pushing my luck a little bit too much in this window. Let's go and beat Norwich and get ourselves through to the next round of the FA Cup.
The lineup for the home team.
Suarez Garcia, nice touch, a great acceleration, almost too fast for his own good there. Able to get away again. Suarez Garcia will cross it, looking for the man in the middle. Can't get there with Monnier, but will take the corner. And now we can look for Bailey in the middle. Where is he? Right there at the back post. I'm going to try and get this to Elliot Bailey if I can. Okay, Elliot Bailey ran away from where I kicked the ball. Getroda wins the header really well. Where is Bailey this time? Oh, he's at the near post. Oh my god, near post corner OP with Elliot Bailey. Okay, no. Fine. Apparently I'm not allowed to give it to Bailey. Oh, awkward save. Or weird save. Decent effort from Dennis Adebola. We'll whip this anywhere. And when I purposefully don't aim it at Bailey, it finds Bailey. The set-piece aiming system in FIFA is so crap. Cantwell driving down the line. Out to Buendia. Good ball in. Getrauda wins the header well. Full confidence in Getrauda. And other than that one mistake, I don't have any reason not to have full confidence in Elliot Bailey so far. Javier Morales is in on goal. And I have full confidence with him in front of goal as well. His third goal in 2 FA Cup games so far this season. Set away. He really is a class above at the minute in this reserve side. But because we're now playing the 4-4-2 with the first team, he isn't seeing as much first team football as he might like. I might potentially be open to, once we get the player to replace Hill, be open to dropping Hughes and putting Morales in at centre mid alongside the better defensive player, or the better, more all-round player than we've got in there with Oscar Hill. So I play Morales and said new player. Let's say, for example, Kessié. So Morales and Kessié in the starting team, with Hill and Hughes then taking up their spots in the rotation side, rather than Baker and Patrick Turner. Because to be fair, Baker and Patrick Turner aren't really cut out for the latter stages of a competition like this, whereas obviously Hughes and Hill are. So I could continue to use them in the rotation side in cup football, and then theoretically then continue to do that next season in either the Europa League or the Champions League. Not sure where we're going to finish in the league yet, or what European competition we're going to qualify for. I'd like to think it'd be the Champions League via a league finish, maybe even via a league win, but we'll wait and see. But he's been integral in our FA Cup campaign so far, Javier Morales, and I'm pretty sure he's my top goal scorer this season as well. So it would be perhaps overly harsh to drop him from the starting lineup on a consistent basis, whilst we try and get Rafael Leao and Gerzic's partnership going. Getrauda and the keeper get that behind for a corner as Norwich look for an equaliser before half-time. They've had 60% possession. It's whipped in well. Check Tamite gets that away on target, but thankfully for me, it didn't go in. Out to Suarez Garcia. Morales to Monnier. Back there to Lewis Baker. It's Patrick Turner that's rushed forward. He's shown good strength. Suarez Garcia with a lovely spin and a great turn, and he's in the box. Suarez Garcia doesn't score. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. I thought for a moment he just blazed that over, Suarez Garcia. Hernandez Santos forward there to check Tamite. Out here to Buendia. Bailey should win that. He hasn't. Oh, for a minute I thought that had stolen in the near post. Keeper didn't film me with any sort of confidence. Bailey somehow wasn't able to get to that to win the header either. Good header there by Gerzic. Uno, not sure about the first touch, whether it was strictly necessary or not, but Javier Morales is about to score both of our goals in both of our FA Cup games. Cambridge 2, Norwich 0. Javier Morales certainly wants to be back in that starting 11, doesn't he? And I think we will find him back in there, playing in place of Tom Davies. Davies has been a great servant to us for 2.5 seasons. And, whoa, the crowd are going mad. It's only Norwich, lads. The first team spot will certainly be going to Javier Morales now. Tom Davies will continue to offer us his services in the rotation side for cup games, for smaller European games, but I certainly have to give Javier Morales that starting spot. I can't not. Hopefully this is Uno having left. Oh my god, great! He went! Başakşehir. Perhaps, is that how you pronounce that? Başakşehir? Turkish side. Elliot Bailey's happy to have been played. You're welcome, my man. Please tell me Uno is about to leave. I'm going to simulate this game against Liverpool. Please tell me Uno is about to leave. Oh, and then hopefully we'll have enough money for Kessié. If not, it will probably be... I'll probably go for... or do I? I don't know whether to go for Tonali or for Lucas Torreira. It's probably going to be Tonali. Uno sold. I mean, probably going to be Lucas Torreira. Uno sold. 37.5 million added to my transfer budget. Next round, the FA Cup has been drawn. Who do we have? Okay, it's not been drawn. The replays haven't been played yet. Never mind. We have Liverpool away coming up next, but I would very much like to. Got 59 million. It's not much. Can I adjust it slightly? Am I going to be able to afford Kessié with 60 million? I'm not sure I will, you know. I shall try again. Kessié, approach to buy. He's not on much wage-wise, so that would allow us to add a little bit more to the... Would you be interested in a player swap? I do have Callum Green that I could offer you. Please be interested in him. They are. I'm certainly not giving you 87 million as well as Callum Green. Not a chance, boys. You can have 60 though. Please don't ask for any more than 60. Just say yes. Just say yes. I can't afford that. Shit. I really want Kessié because he looks incredible, but I'm not going to be able to afford him, am I? Let's add sell-on clause of 25%. Please accept. Oh, 85 million plus no sell. I can't afford him. They're not going to negotiate. Kessié is not to be. So then, Torreira or Tonali? I mean, it's got to be Torreira, doesn't it, really? It's got to be Torreira. Yeah. Why not? Negotiate. We'll pay the 43 point something million clause. He wants crucial. That's fine. Lucas Torreira hopefully will be joining us. I really hope he doesn't want too much wage-wise. He's currently on 165,000. He might be open to taking a pay cut to come to us. Might be open to taking a pay cut to come to us. I'm sure if we end up winning the league. Oh, he's willing to take a massive pay cut to come to us. Remove the bonus. Welcome. Maybe. He might want to negotiate the wages. 110. That's like 14,000. Well, I don't have enough money to sign anyone else. And there's no one else I want to sign. But I'll try and get him for 100k if he'll sign it. Will he sign 100k? No, he wants 110. Fine, you can have it. Lucas Torreira is our new starting CDM. Well, it's not a CDM, is it? He's an out-and-out centre mid. So Davies is onto the bench. Moreles is into the starting lineup. Hill is onto the bench. And Torreira is in. Done. Lucas Torreira and Javier Moreles are now my two central midfielders. I could switch to a 4-1-2-1-2, but I don't like that formation, 4-1-2-1-2. I'd much rather have them in a straight 4-4-2, bank of four, so that Moreles is back for the extra body defensively, should I need him to be. Even if it's not to put the tackle in, just to force the AI into a different sort of pass, just have more bodies behind the ball. I'd rather play 4-4-2 than the 4-1-2-1-2 and have him sat as a cam behind the front too. I think we can still be just as effective offensively with a bank of four and be better defensively with a bank of four than we would be the 4-1-2-1-2. Liverpool are going to beat us here in this away game, but I'm not too fussed. I'm not too fussed about losing to Liverpool and losing to Spurs in these simulated games. The league is still very much within grasp for us, and we will now be able to wholly concentrate on the FA Cup and the league. We're 4 points behind Spurs, which is easily recoverable. And of course, with this being the transfer window, I would ordinarily have played an extra game. We're at another month. Hello, Schick, and your haircut. Joe Gomez has gone from Roma to Hoffenheim for 70.9 million. Schick's forehead, as well as his haircut, have gone from AC Milan to Dortmund, and Lukaku has gone to Real Madrid. That's a very intriguing signing or sale for Man United to make when they're in the hunt for a Premier League title. A loan offer for Cameron Lee He's the one I wouldn't accept a loan offer for now. I would accept a loan offer for Mancini, though, short term, if it comes in. Man United, I'm pretty sure, are in the hunt for the Premier League, aren't they? Or are they not? They're 8th. Actually, Man United are a long way behind everyone else, only because they've drawn so many games, but still, they're a long way behind. Selling Romelu Lukaku isn't going to help them at all, is it? What are Manchester United doing? Meltdown at Old Trafford, perhaps? Wait and see. I'm still pleased with how this episode has gone. Yes, we've lost a couple of games in the league, but we've guaranteed that we've gone through in the FA Cup. And now we can concentrate on both competitions fully and hopefully be able to win both. I'll try. I'll absolutely try my hardest. Lewis Baker, I can now accept a loan offer for because we've got a new central midfielder in and we're only using Hill and Tom Davies in the rotation side. Arsenal have gone out and signed Martin Guede. I don't know who that is. Bradley Haddaway has been loaned out. Any other massive deals going through? Oh, now Patrick Schick's face is fixed. Fernandes has gone from Sporting to Barcelona for 60.8 million. Bruno Fernandes. Barcelona splashing the cash. Baker's loaned out. Transfer offer for Monnier. I'm going to reject that. I would potentially be open to selling Monnier next season though, if we go back to a 4-2-3-1. I just want to see if I'm going to be able to click with Rafael Leao throughout the rest of this season. Transfer offer for Tom Davies. There's no point selling him now because I'm not going to be able to utilise the money, but I'm not sure whether I'd want to see him go. Arsenal, this window, Guede in for 550k. Okay, it was tiny. Lascelles out on a loan or a free. And Torreira out, of course, coming to me. Blackburn have only let someone go on loan or a free. Bournemouth have done nothing. Brighton have made 3 free signings or no fee signings, whether it be a loan or a transfer. We've sold a lot of players, but we've brought in Lucas Torreira. Christian Eriksen is in at Chelsea. De Oliveira Filio is in at Everton. Don't know who that is. Vigare, Piccini and Copolaro in at Fulham. Leeds has let go Shaughnessy and O'Connor. Leicester have done 6 dealings without losing any money or spending any. Mason Hoot and Bacau in at Liverpool with Antonio Rudiger going out. Aminido and Gomez Simaush in at Manchester United with Gribbin, Bailly, Lukaku and Garner leaving. Bailly evidently on a pre-contract, judging by the fee that they paid for Lukaku, or got for Lukaku. Acosta in at Newcastle, Venancio, Garner and Begraoui in at Forest with Sharp and Walker leaving. Pampan and Zampano in at Southampton with Lauren leaving. Bailly in at Tottenham, that's where he's gone. Harriet also in and Jan Valery has left them. Watford have let Sabali and Wright go with Verba, Carlos Isaac and Danilo coming in. West Ham has signed Uno from me and let De Freitas go, and Wolves have done nothing in this window. We'll have a look and see if there were any other massive deals that went through in January, but I'm actually really pleased with that transfer window. Mancini wants to go out on loan, Toby Edwards wants to go out on loan, Callum Green wants to go out on loan. Callum Green I'll sell, Toby Edwards can go out on loan, and Mancini I'm probably going to start playing from next season anyway, so that's not to be an issue. Transfer history, I knew I was going to show you something before we ended. Let's see, shall we? January 2025. Joe Gomez to Hoffenheim. Bruno Fernandes to Barcelona. 88 rated, 49.5 million his valuation. Let's see, who else we got in January? Ngong to Bayern Munich. Striker, 84 rated from Fluminense. Patrick Schick to Bordeaux. 53.8 million. He's rated at 85 now. Lukaku, 31 years of age, 88 rated, gone to Real Madrid. Man United are sinking fast. Chukwueze to Girona for 48.2 million. Any other January sales in here? Well, that's Lucas Torreira. We know that one because he came to me. And we know that one because Uno left me. Santi Mina to Girona for £85 million from Real Sociedad. Where have Girona got that sort of money from? Harriet went to Spurs for 38.2. Cam 86 rated. Christian Eriksen, what's he rated at? 86 rated. He's in bad form apparently, but has gone to Chelsea at the age of 32. 86 rated is still probably pretty decent, although I'm not sure what his physicals will look like. And that is the window. So then, has the next round of the FA Cup been drawn yet? I don't think it had it? No, it hasn't. So tomorrow we'll have Arsenal, City, Man United, or Arsenal, City, the other FA Cup game, and I'll sim Man United because they're not playing very well this season. But I'll play Arsenal and City for sure. Right, tomorrow will be Lucas Torreira's debut. But for now, that's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. We are going to go all out to try and win both the FA Cup and the Premier League this season. Then we could go for Europe in season number 8. I'll see you next time.